Men marry liars. Men don't marry women who are full of virtue and truth. They marry the whore. The most natural thing for a man to do is to marry the woman that is his whore. I don't care how she looks, but supports his rebellion, to support his ambition, to help to improve his image of himself, so that he hides in her embrace and submerges in his ego in her love and renews his rebellion against God, the ancient covenant of pride. You see what I mean? The original sin. So love in this world is always betrayal. That doesn't mean to say there's no such thing as real love. I know people who won't betray me. I know people who are honorable and fair and just because they're mature and they found the things I've found. I can find them. They don't have to be meditators. You can find them in India. You can find them in Timbuktu. You can find them in Eskimo land and in China. They're there. They're around. There's enough to make me feel like life is worth living, But we're little islands. For the most part, most people are trash. I don't care if they're trash driving Cadillacs and Mercedes or trash people carrying out the trash. See? So I'm saying is that you're marrying betrayers, and the love that you need, has something to do with hate, and hate has something to do with the love you need. Let me just let's say you have a mother who has ruined your father. She's a sticky, sweet, self-righteous person who simply will support your ego. You come into the world with an ego that needs correcting. Follow that? You have you're first of nature, then of spirit. You have what is the purpose of a father but to correct the child's ego? To modify it so it doesn't grow up egotistical. To separate the separate the child from the influence of the mother, because mothers represent the source of ego and pride in this world. Do you understand that, ladies and gentlemen? It is through the woman that pride enters the world, see, and it comes into every man, and it ruins every man, and every ruined man loves that which created him, his ego, because he renews his ego by the very thing that corrupted, like the drug pusher. Drug addict goes back to the drug pusher. Once you become corrupted by drugs, you go back to the drug pusher. The original sin was that the man's ego, his rebellion of God, came through the guile of the woman, came through the woman, and men drew on that, and he fell from his grace, and something grew up in him was not of God but of the woman.